Hello my beautiful tulips, I hope that you guys are all having a fantastic week. In today's video we are going to be doing an island tour. This island is created by the lovely Liz, and I saw a couple of pictures on Instagram and I was just absolutely blown. I do want to mention that again my original audio got a little messed up, so this is a voiceover, so unfortunately you are not able to hear my first reaction to her lovely island, but just trust me on this, I was absolutely blown away. And if I'm being completely honest, I am still blown away from this lovely island. But let's go ahead and get started. She does have the green airport. I love the green airport. Let's go ahead and look at the map. We do have Leaf, Bo, we have Molly, Lolly, Kit Kat, Genji, Sherry, Chief, O'Hare, Sasha, and Marshall. And her island name is Sage, and her DA is there as well if you like to come and tour this island with me, or if you just like to go in general. I do recommend it. It is beautiful. So the very first thing that you do bump into is her lovely entrance, of course, and she has this lovely little storefront layout in the front. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's probably like a little house, maybe like a little bar. It looks really pretty. I love this. I love all of the little details that she added as well. So a little bit about Sage. This island is created by the lovely Liz. I will have all of her socials down in the description. She's also releasing her path code soon, which is super exciting. Another thing is her theme is a Route 66 / deserted island theme inspired, which I'm really excited about. I live in Arizona, so I'm really excited to see this. I already love all of the cactus that she's using. So one of the things that I really like about her island is that she pays attention a lot to detail with all of these like little items laying around. She did drop some presents to the right side of the resident service, so you guys can definitely pick that up. I decided to use the orange soda. I'm really excited for you guys to see this island. It's super creative and detailed. I just love this. So the very first lovely view we do have is these lovely cactus, and I love how she used like the layers of the cliffs to kind of make it look like a mountain of cactus, and I thought that was really creative and genius. I love this, and I've never wanted to do this type of theme, but honestly visiting her island really inspired me to try to challenge myself in a way to kind of make an island like this. So she did mention that her beaches are done. Also, I think she said her villager homes are also finished. I didn't get to visit her villager homes, but if you like to visit her island and look at that, you guys can definitely do that. So another thing that I loved about her island is that it has so many great views and so many great areas you can take pictures of. I love this, and this is the path that I was talking about earlier. She will be releasing the code for this path soon. So just look at this. This is beautifully done. I love also the time that it's set to. It makes this like island look super golden and glowy. Another thing that I really like about her island is all of the custom codes that she's using. They're also pretty and they match her island super well. So another thing is all of the exteriors of her villager homes. They are decorated beautifully. Like look at this. Kit Kat has this little cookout, and she also mentioned that if you see any leaf vines, I think that's what they're called, to definitely take them. You can see beautiful views. Can we just admire how beautiful this is? The amount of attention that she pays to all of the details, and I love how all of her cliffs are beautifully decorated. I did remember seeing a house over here. I believe it was O'Hare's house, and I remember it because of all of these beautiful codes that she's using. I love how she's using the fairy lights in front of that rug. It just looks really pretty, especially in this golden hour. It just looks really pretty, and she's using this lovely code. I thought the sitting area was super cute and super unique. I love all of the decorations that she's using as well, like the Moroccan table, and I forgot what that little plant on top of the Moroccan table is, but that's super pretty. And we have a couple of mums. So if we go ahead and head this way, we do have a cute little sitting area over here, and I love how she's using the storage shed as well. It looks really, really pretty. I also really like how she decorated this area with different flowers, the yellow and pink and white cosmos. They just look really, really lovely. And we have these rocks, and they're decorated as well. They're decorated with some bows. Then we do run into this lovely left incline, and we are greeted with a bunch of cactus and wheat fields, and this area is right next to the resident service area as well as her campsite. And her campsite is really, really pretty, but before we do reach that campsite, we do have this I guess like a little camping area. It's really, really pretty, and like I said, all of her coats that she's using in this island are super, super pretty. So again, we have a couple of wheat field items, and we do have a view from up here, and spoilers, there is a DQ over there, and I thought that was super, super pretty. And look at this perspective using, I don't know what's the name, but I think it's like a little mountain. I thought that was super, super cute, and also these rocks make this area look super realistic. I didn't want to go any further. I thought that I was kind of spoiling it for myself, so I ended up coming again back to this area. I do have to stop for a bit and look at this view, so I ended up pulling my camera out again and just look at this view with all of the wind turbines. They look super realistic and super pretty. And then, like I said earlier, we do run into a DQ, and that is super, super cute. It looks like a little rustic DQ, and I thought that was super cool. I love all of the little items that she's using as well. Like I said earlier, she pays a lot of attention to detail, and I love that. We have a little Dr. Pepper area as well, and like a little gas station as well, and I thought this was really, really pretty. I love the fencing that she's using as well. And this road is so, so pretty. I can't wait for her to release the code for this road. It's really, really pretty. So then I start heading back to that middle area that I was touring earlier. I thought I was spoiling it for myself, but looking back, I wasn't. So what I usually do is I tour the side that has more, then the middle, and then the side that has less. So I ended up going back to that incline, and we end up bumping into that campsite that I was mentioning earlier. And this is where I saw the most beautiful, most immaculate view ever. That I'm like blown away. But first, look at these lovely coats again, and then I was like, what's back here? And then I was like, oh my goodness, like, look at this. Just take a second to admire how beautiful this is. So then I started exploring the left side of our campsite, and I noticed there was an incline, so I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the entrance so we can start exploring the left side of her lovely island. So we are now back at her entrance, and then I ran into this gyroid, and I thought it was super interesting. I've never seen this dried gyroid. I thought it was pretty cool. And like she said in her post, her beaches are done, so these are her villager yards, and I thought that her villager yards are decorated really, really pretty. So we do have a couple of custom blankets and some flowers, and I love how simple but pretty it is. I love how she decorated also with the cactus items as well on the beach. It just looks super lovely, and also the path that she's using for her villager home area is super, super pretty. Then I did bump into this cute little farm, and I thought this was super, super cute. We have some pumpkins, some tomatoes, some carrots, and the wheat, and I thought it was super pretty. She does have some custom coats as well. I'm actually wearing one of her shirts, and I thought it was super cute. It has a little cactus. And then I forgot to show you guys the view from this back area. I love that back area and all of the storefronts that she's using. So then I start heading to this left side, and I bump into this lovely little market, and I thought this little area was really, really refreshing on her island with all of like the deserted areas. I thought this was really pretty with the fruits, the jam, also all of the poppy colors. I thought this area was super pretty, and like I said, all of the poppy colors just make this area look super refreshing and fresh. It's really pretty. And then I'd head to this left side and we have a little in and out, and I thought this was super cute. And I love little buildings like this. They look super realistic, and I wish they added more buildings to the game. I feel like it would be such a game changer. But anyways, look at this cute little code and this like cute little dining area out here. It's super pretty. And then again, her beaches are decorated with some flowers and some coconut trees. And then I bumped into this like little fish market, and I thought this was super cute, especially with like the storefronts and the boats. Everything is just detailed and I love it. It's really pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and head back so we can look at the other shops, which is the Nook's Cranny and the Able Sisters. And then I saw this cute little drive-through and I thought it was super unique, super pretty. I've honestly never seen someone do a little drive-through in their little shop, which I thought it was super cute. And then we have this lovely little view, and I believe this is O'Hare. He's just walking around. He's super cute. We have the Able Sisters, and she decorated really pretty in front. We also have the Nook's Cranny over here, and she used a bunch of little cool items like this little claw machine, I think it's like the little ATM. It's really pretty. She's also using the evergreen ashes here as well. And just look at this view. This is super pretty. I love all of the details that she added. Everything is just beautifully placed. And then I ended up going to this beach area, and again decorated with some cactus and some mums. We have a house here, and then we have this like little, maybe it's like a little spa. I thought this was super cute. I also really like all of the green items that she's using in this area as well. So then we bump into this back area. We have a little camping area with the kids tent, some pillows, and the fairy lights. And then we have this little back area. I think it's like a little another camping area. Also, if you heard that noise in the background, I'm so sorry. A truck just passed by and it was super loud for no reason. But anyways, I ended up continuing and get stuck there, and then we're gonna go ahead and look at another amazing view on her island. Her whole island is just immaculate and it's beautiful, and I definitely recommend you come to her island and see it in person. I thought it was super pretty, and I loved how everything is super golden, super dewy. So this is the area that I was also like, oh my goodness, this is the amount of time this probably took her is just crazy to me. Look at this. This is just mind-blowing. I love how realistic and beautiful this looks. It is just absolutely gorgeous, and like the sun and everything, like I said, makes this area look super realistic, super pretty. I had to pull my camera out plenty of times to look at this area and just admire how beautiful it is. I also really like how she incorporated some waterscaping as well. So I had to kind of come this side so I can see another view of this lovely build. And you can see where like the waterfall starts, and that's just beautiful. The amount of details that you pay attention to is just beautiful, and honestly you really inspired me to make an island like this. I never thought that I would do an island like this, but it's really pretty and I really like it. So then we have this another beautiful lovely view, and this is just beautiful. Like I said earlier, I am from Arizona, so this reminds me a lot of Arizona. It's really pretty. We do have, I believe, like a little secret beach back there, but I noticed that there was like a little storefront area, so I ended up heading back. So this way is actually the only way I think you can access this little area. Thought it was super unique and pretty. We have a couple of wheat fields, some cactus, and I think it might be like a little house. And I love the little hints of blue as well. It's really pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and head back and see that little back area as well. So to this back area, we do have her secret beach, and we have a couple of sitting areas. This area is super gorgeous, and I love how she placed the fairy lights. It looks super cute. So we have another sitting area over here, and I thought this was super refreshing with all of the fruits, the jam, and the custom coat as well of the blanket is super pretty. So we're gonna go ahead and start heading back, and there's one more area on her island that I do want to show you guys, which is her museum. But first I have to stop and admire how beautiful this is and how creative this is as well. I wonder how many rocks it took her to make this build. It looks like a couple of hundred rocks. So this is an incline where it leads to the museum. I don't know if that makes sense, but this incline leads to the museum, and we have a couple of views as well. And then we do have her lovely museum. There's a couple of vines, and we're behind the DQ, and then this is her museum. It's really hidden in the back area, and I thought it was really pretty. We have a couple of fossils up in that cliff. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. As always, please follow the lovely talented creator that made this beautiful island. I will have all of her socials down in the description. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing, or if you just like content like this, consider subscribing, like this video, and comment your favorite area of this island. Be kind, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye my beautiful tulips.